It's Tanya Bridge Malone back with another YouTube video. I'm gonna wait for the Lord to guide me what to speak of. It's a beautiful day. It's beautiful out here. Thank the Lord we have another day. We're alive. We woke up. God blessed us. Thank the Lord for that. I went through Burger King. I didn't get up to like 1 something, I think. 12 something, I don't know. Can't remember exact time, but I slept in quite a bit. Didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock. But I ain't working. I got my sleep schedule all messed up, really. Kind of tired. Tired, but I've had plenty of sleep. Imagine that. But, beautiful day. I have another day to live. It is what it is. I can show you all my fit, but it's the same fit. You know what I mean? It's a different fit, but you've all already seen it. It's no big deal. I don't have anything to show today. Don't have a lot of money. Y'all know my situation. So I guess I did get a voicemail saying that the doctor faxed it. They faxed in the paperwork for my short-term disability. But he didn't put a return to work date on there, so I doubt I'll get any short-term disability. I don't know. It'd be nice if I do. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Ain't no point in stressing over it. Nothing you can do about it. I figured, well, what am I going to do for dinner today? So I thought, well, I could go out to eat, but I'm going to save money and just go to Walmart and pick me up a few things to cook. There is meat in the house, but I don't know if there's any hamburger thawed out. But I think there is possibly some salmon in there, so I can fix that, whether it's thawed or unthawed. Might take a little while to fix, but I'll probably fix that. I'm going to get me a sweet potato, and I might get me a few other things. I did stop yesterday and get me a fourth of a loaf of bread, as you well know. If y'all don't know, if there's anybody out there, any of my subscribers that know, if you have celiac disease, a loaf of bread is just a fourth of a loaf, and it's almost $7. So I bought me some bread yesterday, and I bought me some juice that was like $2.98. Trying to look for what's on sale, right? And then, cause this money gotta last me for a while, you know, I gotta make it stretch me, so I'm trying to, you know, I thought, well, I could eat out, or I could just go and pick me up something. I need some bread to go with hamburgers and lunch meat and all that, so I got me a fourth of a loaf of bread. It ain't cheap for us people got celiac disease to eat, y'all. Stuff's expensive. That stuff ain't hardly ever on sale. So anyway, and people think they give $3, $4 for a loaf of bread, and, you know, they think, man, that's high. Not really. Not if you have celiac disease, you'd be getting $7 for a fourth of a loaf of bread. I used to go without eating bread when I lived on my own and stuff, and had bills to pay when I lived in my trailer. Y'all know my story. When I did, I'd spend like $70 or $75 a week on groceries. I'd buy hot dogs, hamburgers, salmon. You know, I'd buy whatever I thought I was going to fix, spaghetti, because that's not high. Even if you do, and I can't eat regular spaghetti. It has to be wheat-free. So I have to buy it in the gluten-free section, and I can't remember how much it is. It's not too high. As far as your pasta, a lot of your pastas and gluten-free are expensive. A lot of them taste like crap. You know, I've been on this diet for several years now, so this is something God wants me to speak of. This is part of me, part of my life, you know, what I've dealt with for a while. I've had this for a while. Probably about at least the last 8 or 9 years I've had celiac disease, and I've been on this diet. Because there is no pill to take for it, which, no big deal. And I got me a pack of cheese yesterday, just some in the plastic thing that you eat, you know, sharp cheddar. And I think that's all I bought. And I spent $12.97. You know? The bread costs more than anything, but I go sparingly on the bread, you know. Bread, you know, helps you gain weight. I need to gain some weight probably, but I ain't gonna worry too much about it. I didn't eat nothing yesterday but some cheese and crackers and a coffee and a little bit of water and a little bit of juice. That's all I ate and drank yesterday all day. So you might as well say I fasted most all day long. You know, I don't know if that's really good for people that have bipolar, because we're supposed to eat, according to my counselor, we're supposed to eat 6 small meals a day, even if it's a piece of cheese and crackers or peanut butter and crackers, supposed to snack on something. Right now, before I left my house, the electric went out. So I don't know what's going on there, but we ain't got no electric in the house. So hopefully, you know, I'm sure my mom paid the bill. It's just something going on. There's no storms out that I know of, but the electric went out. we got 2 electric companies in where I live. You got RECC and you got KU. And my mom's got KU. They've been less known likely for electric to go out, but for old days, for any a day it could have been for electric to go out. Hopefully the food don't go bad. Obviously, if the electric's out, I can't, well, my mom's got a gas stove, but I don't know if that's controlled by electric. It might be, I don't know. I don't know everything, y'all. Maybe some things that should be common sense, I don't know. I don't spit like I know everything on here. But yeah, I thought about stopping, you know, to get pick-me-up something to go with some salmon or something to go with some hamburger or something. We ain't got no hamburger thought out that I know of, but I do have some kind of brats that I could fix. I mean, there's meat in the house to fix. There's stuff in there to fix. There's milk. There's maybe 1 banana left. We got some, I usually try to fix me up, but I didn't yesterday. I usually try to fix me up a smoothie because we have one of those things that blends everything. I can't remember what you call it. But it's really nice to have. My mom's had it for years. You can put bananas. I have, don't matter if I have an actual banana in the house because, you know, I ate most of them and put them in and I put banana in it, peanut butter, I put yogurt in it, but we don't have any yogurt, you know, because the one that was in the refrigerator was outdated, so I had to throw it away. So I'm going to have to get some yogurt and I'm going to get me a sweet potato and I'm probably going to eat me some salmon, fix me some salmon. It don't take that long to fix a piece of salmon. In a baked potato or not a baked potato, but a sweet potato. I'm going to pick me up one of them. And pick me up some yogurt because I can get 4 cups of it for $2.38. Or they have it in peach, strawberry, blueberry. I'll probably get the blueberry this time. It's got more antioxidants in it. So I may pick me up that, and then I'll do a little small Walmart haul when I get done. I'll make another video. But yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for the Lord to guide me when I'm to speak of, and that's what I always say. Y'all can predict what I'm gonna say, huh? I got me a medium coffee. You would think this would be a small, but it's a medium. And for just this medium coffee, it was $2.43. But if you go to McDonald's and get an iced coffee, a medium will be the size of a large at Burger King. And it's only $2 and something. So I think, and I don't know, I haven't been to McDonald's in a while to get a nice coffee, and I do like my coffee, you know. There's some days I do without it. I could make coffee at home, but that's probably what I'm going to start doing. But I try not to drink too much of it, you know, too much caffeine mixed in with my Seroquel, so I try to keep it to 1 a day. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. My mom left to go take a walk in the park with her friend. And I know I've wore this beanie in several episodes, but I like it, you know. It's a very nice beanie. I mean, for $14.98, it was well worth the price. That was a decent deal. Had originally been almost $40. So, you know, in the off season, yeah. Phew. I don't recommend y'all shop at Hibbett's unless you just got a lot of money. And I bought that Jordan jersey. And I thought to myself, man, this is all the money I got left. And my first purchase out of my tax money was a pair of $60 shorts and a $60 jersey that was Jordan. And I bought this. But I had only went in there to pick up a toboggan because I figured I could get one for cheap, you know, because we're getting closer to warmer months, so I figured I'd get a deal on it, which I did. Then I thought to myself, man, I mean, for the last so many days, I thought to myself, do I really need that? Is that a want or is that a need? That's a want. You know what I mean? So I feel like a part of me wants to return it because I've never worn it. It's still got the tags. I still got the receipt. I just bought it 3 or 4 days ago. I could return it and get the money because, I mean, I spent $120-some on it. I spent $140 and something in there. And being that I don't know how long it's going to be before I get a job or what I'm going to decide to do, whether I'm going to try to look for a job or whether I'm going to try to file for disability, I probably need to just probably return that fit. You know, because I just went into Ross yesterday and I spent less than $30 and got a pair of shorts and a shirt for less than $30. The shirt originally was $125. I posted that on my YouTube. It was one of my YouTube videos yesterday, I'm pretty sure. $125 originally for a shirt I got for $17.99 plus tax. And I got the shorts for $9.99, so it all came to $29 and I think like 66 cents, a whole outfit. Not a hat, but, you know, it was a shirt and shorts for less than $30. And I went into friggin' Hibbett's. It was the first purchase I made, man. When I walked out of there, I felt so guilty. I thought, man, this is all money I got to go on to. I mean, you know, and I never have wore the outfit. I never took the tags off of it. It's still in the bag, and I got the receipt. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think, man, you know, maybe I should take that back and get my money back. Even though I like the fit, don't get me wrong, I would have never picked it up if I wasn't going to wear it. But that's a lot of money to spend on a fit when you ain't got no money coming in, you know what I mean? And really, that's a want. That's not a need. It's not a need. It ain't something I need. You know what I mean? That's something I can get later on down the road. You know what I mean? It's not like I'll probably never have money again, because I'll probably either end up getting a job or you know, file for disability. But I like the fit, don't get me wrong. But do I need it? And that's what I've been sitting back here thinking. I've been thinking, well, you know, I need to use my money wisely instead of just spending money on stuff that I really don't need. I got a whole closet full of clothes, all kinds of shoes. You know what I mean? I got shoes behind this seat that I ain't wore yet. You know, I don't need any shoes or clothes, really. I mean, and if I'm going to get something, I need to get it when it's on sale. Like, I really don't need to be paying full price. I tell my people, I tell y'all all the time, if you're shopping on a budget, and I'm definitely on a budget right now, because I don't have no more checks coming in than I'm aware of. One thing I will say is, I had a day and a half of vacation left where I worked, so I'm wondering if they're going to pay me for that. That's the reason why I was trying to call the HR department where I was working at to see if they're going to pay me out for that day and a half vacation I had. You know, I figured that they would have to, but then again, I don't know. But, you know, I was there for over 9 months anyway. You know, I figure I'll get a check from that, but I don't know if I will or not. Because the last place I worked at, they didn't give me, well, not the last place, the time before last, they didn't give me all my vacation pay. You know, so I don't know. They gave us vacation days from day one when we started, so I don't know, you know, if they have to pay you out for it or not. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I would think that they would have to pay me for it. So that is like 12 hours plus 6 hours. That would be like 18 hours. So they should have to pay me for that. But I'm not for sure. I don't know. But as far as the 2 floating holidays, they ain't going to pay me for that, because you got to work the day before and the day after to get paid for that. So I could see where I wouldn't get paid for that. But the last day and a half of vacation that I had, because I had 3.5 days. And I only used 2. So I should have had a day and a half of vacation left. So I should get paid for that, I would think. But anyway, just sitting back, you know, I don't even know what I was even going to say now. But yeah, oh yeah, back to talking. Sometimes my brain gets sidetracked, y'all. Sometimes it does. So yeah, that outfit that I showed y'all, that Jordan jersey, I gave $60 for, and them shorts I gave $60. I don't know, like, I'm really debating on whether to return it, because it's an option, and I'm not one to like to return stuff. I hardly ever return stuff. I'm not somebody that likes to return stuff, but, you know, my thing is, I need the money worse than I need the fit. You know what I mean? And I've been struggling to make that decision. I struggle with making decisions sometimes, but to be smart would be to return it and get my money back, because it's not something I need. It's just a want. It's not a need. A need is something like, you know, gas in your car, or, you know, clothes on your back if you're homeless or you need them. But if you don't need them, that's a want. That ain't no need. That's just something you want. And it won't be like it'd be the last time I'll ever be able to get something. I mean, I have my birthday coming up. I could ask for something like that for my birthday and one for Christmas. I don't have to have that right now. It's just a want. It's not a need. And there's people, and I've talked about money issues before on my channel. You know, there's people out here that have to choose between going to the doctor and paying for their kids' medication. There's a lot of decisions people have to make every day. You know, there's homeless people out here. Yeah, that homeless person could use that fit. I don't need another fit. You know what I mean? I didn't need that fit I bought yesterday, but I bought it. You know what I mean? I didn't need it. It was a want. It wasn't a need. But I got it for a deal, so I can justify buying that from Ross, but I can't justify I can't justify spending $120 on a fit. If I had other paychecks coming in, I could justify it. But to justify paying that kind of money for something when I don't have no money coming in, and that's all I got to go on, I can't really justify that. You know, I'm just being honest. I can't justify that purchase. That purchase was not justifiable at all. And I felt like to myself, I thought, is God telling me to return this fit because I'm going to need this money later on down the road? I got to consider the fact that I don't have any insurance. So I've got one refill left on my medication bottle. And then I don't have any insurance. So I'm going to have to apply for a medical card. But the reason I ain't applied for one yet is because I'm waiting to see if I get any short-term disability. Because if I have very much money in my checking account, they're liable not to approve me for one. You know, I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs. I've had one before, but, you know, what I am saying is, Benz, I'm going to need money to pay for prescriptions, money for cigarettes, money for gas. Even cigarettes is not a need. That's a want. But it's not that easy just to up and quit. So to justify me spending my money on an outfit that costs $100 and some when I'm not in no financial position to really be spending that kind of money on an outfit, considering I have, you know, other things coming up, you know, things that I'm going to need that money for. So I may have to return that fit. I've not made up my mind yet, but it's hard for me to make that decision. Something that you think would be an easy decision, but when you want something, God says we have to choose between what we want and what we need. And it would be justifiable, it would be okay if I had other paychecks and other money coming in. But Benz, that's all the money I have to live off of and to do with right now. It's probably not the most wisest decision for me to keep that outfit. I mean, I know I like it. I know I would get many uses out of it. I would wear it. I would take care of it. But I would get use of it. But if I need money later on down the road, I'm going to regret spending $120 on a fit that I didn't have to have. You know what I mean? So I'm really debating on whether I'm going to keep that or return it, because I really feel like that I don't really need it. You know what I mean? I mean, I got this fit over here I got for less. I can't justify spending almost $200 on two outfits when one was a fourth of what I gave for the other. It was a fourth of the price. If it was about a fourth, less than fourth of the price, probably, because this fit was less than $30 that I showed y'all yesterday, and it's fly as hell. It's fly for what I gave for it. And I mean, a shirt that you got for less than, I mean, it was originally $125, and I got it for $17.99. And a pair of shorts that fit great for $10. Less than $30, I got a whole fit. I can justify spending that, but I can't justify spending $120 just because something has Jordan or Nike on it. I mean, because what I tell my followers is to, if you're on a budget, and I'm definitely on a budget. I'm definitely on a budget because I have no money coming in, you know what I mean? Unless I happen to get a short-term disability check. And as far as that day and a half vacation I had left where I worked at, I don't know if they have to pay me out for it or not. I would think they would, but I don't really know. But one thing I do know is I can't really justify spending $120 on a freaking outfit. Not when I have no other money coming in. Now, if I had other checks coming in and I was still working, I could justify that purchase. But I can't justify that purchase. You know, I just can't do it. No matter how many times I try to boggle my mind about it, I know that I probably need to return it. That would be the righteous decision to do, is to return that fit. Because I've never worn it, still got the tags on it, still in the bag, I still got the receipt. And it would be wise for me to return that fit. And I'm not one of these people who like to return stuff, but sometimes we do stuff that we really ought not do when we're in a position that we don't have a lot of money. It's not wise to buy stuff that costs that kind of money. It just really ain't wise. Because I tell my followers to seek the Lord in your decisions. You know, wise decision-making skills comes from the Lord. And sometimes it's hard to... when we see something we want, Because we battle the flesh. We see something we want and we want to give it. If we think, man, I got the money in the bank to buy this, but then when you buy it and you walk out of the store and you think, damn, man, that's all the money I got coming in, and this is my tax check, and this is all the money I have to go on until either I get a job or file for file for disability. Should I keep that? Should I have bought in that fit? You know? And I have a guilty conscience, you know what I mean? So it just makes me feel bad that I spent that kind of money knowing. And I talk about I want to buy a doll, which one's more important? The clothes don't determine the man or the woman. You know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to get a doll software, and that's going to cost me $60 or $70, but there is doll softwares that's free. And I'm thinking about going for that, but my thing is I need money for other stuff. Do I really? Because, you know, I got like $380 some left in my checking account, and that's all I have to go on. I'm still waiting on my Kentucky state return. I got my federal return. I actually got $1,000 and some, but I didn't get that because they charged me $164 for doing my taxes at H&R Block, which is highway robbery. I only had one W-2. I didn't have any kids I was claiming or no other W-2s. And then the bank charged me $42 to direct deposit my tax money. That was my federal return. So I got like $801 in my federal return, but I haven't got my state return yet. But I don't know, I may have. I haven't called the bank to check it, but I hadn't received it when I called about 4 or 5 days ago. But I've got more money than that in the bank, but 175 of it I've already subtracted out, even though I haven't withdrawn it because I got to use that to pay up my insurance for another 3 months. So that leaves me $180 some left in my checking account, and I smoke and I need gas. So me justifying spending $120 some on a fit really ain't justifiable, y'all. I just got to be honest with myself because I struggle with wanting to spend money. But yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm really debating on returning that fit because that's $120 some back in my bank account, which will put me back up to almost $500. You know what I mean? And I gotta watch what I spend my money on. I know I like the fit, I do, and that's why I struggle with returning, because I like Jordan brand, I like Nike brand clothes. But in considering I got a black and red one, this white and baby blue one is the same exact jersey that I got in Marshalls for $20 or $25. I got for more than half the price. Because the original price of what I just got, I paid $60. It was $58.99. With tax, it was over $60. Because you know we pay tax on everything, dang near. So I paid $60 for the same jersey that I got, only it's a different color, and Marshalls and Ross didn't have that. But Marshalls and Ross has a lot more than what you think if you go in there and look every day. If you go in there and look around, even in places like that, you'll spend money that you ain't got. So a lot of times you're better to stay out of the stores so you ain't spending money, because even if you got a little bit of money, it's easy when you go into a store to buy stuff that you don't need, to buy stuff that maybe you want but you can't afford it. You may have the money in the bank to pay for it, but if you're like me in my situation and you only got what money you got left until you decide whether you're going to get a job or however long it takes you to find a job, or if you file short disability or whatever your case may be, because everybody's situation is different, it's easy to go in there and spend $200 and $300 in Ross. Even with stuff being on sale. I mean, if you're not in the situation where you can afford to really do that, I mean, you know, it's like what I said when I went into Ross yesterday. I thought, man, I'm so bored. I want to go in the store and look around, because there's not much of anything else to do around here where I live, in this small town I have. You know. And I thought, man, I really don't have a lot of money to spend, but I went in there and found a pair of Jordans. I liked them, but I said, I can't justify buying these, even if they are only $40. I don't need them. I got a pair at home that have a lot of similar colors to them. I don't need them. I didn't buy them. I thought, I'll come in here, I'll buy me a fit if I can find something cheap enough. Well, I found a pair of shorts for $10. And I got the shorts, and I was going to walk out and just buy the shorts, because I was looking around trying to find a shirt to match it, because most of what I was finding wasn't matching the shorts. So I finally found something, and I found a shirt that was originally $125 and got it for $17.99. Less than $20. And I thought to myself, man, I'm going to get this. I don't care. It's $17.99. That's a nice shirt. It's something different. I picked it up because it was something different. I had never seen one quite like it, so I thought, man, this is different. And there was only one of them. So I thought, well, I'm going to pick this fit up. It was less than $30. I didn't feel bad for buying that fit, but then I started thinking, and I've been feeling bad about buying them Nike shorts and that Jordan jersey, spending $120-some. I thought, I can't justify that purchase. That was the first thing I bought out of my tax money, is go into Hibbett's. Sometimes when you go into stores, it's hard not to spend money, because you always see something you like. This is where it's hard to really make a decision. And I'm forthcoming on my channel. I spit the truth no matter. I let y'all know the things that I deal with, and because I'm human just like anybody else. I like to spend money. Who don't? But there's a lot of people who don't like to spend money. They stay home and they're tight pinchers. That can be a good thing, especially in my situation. But I can't just sit in the house 24/7, you know what I mean? I gotta get out and do something. I don't care if I get out and sit in a damn parking lot and excuse my language, y'all, but I don't care if I get out and sit in a parking lot or get out in the sun or go to the park or whatever it is I do. I can't just sit in that house all the time. That's depressing to me. You know, I need vitamin D. I'll be glad when this weather warms up enough to where you can actually wear shorts. You know, I mean, I can justify that fit that I bought from Ross yesterday, but I can't justify $120-some for a fit just because it's got Nike and Jordan on it. You know, because when I bought that same jersey only in a different color for $20 or $25 versus paying $60 just because the color of it, or just, you know. But let it be known that Ross and Marshalls didn't have that colorway. But, you know, you figure I got a whole fit that was Jordan brand. The jersey I got from Marshalls for like $20 or $25, and the shorts I got on sale at Hibbett's one day for $30. That was $50. That wasn't too bad. I mean, for Jordan brand, that wasn't bad. You know, because a lot of times when you shop Jordan brand stuff and Nike stuff, you're gonna spend $100 or more on a fit if you're in here in these regular stores like Hibbett's and there's other stores I can't think of the name sell Jordan brand stuff. It's expensive. That's the reason why I say shop at Ross, Dress for Less, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or there's another coat factory that's up in Cincinnati. I can't remember what it's called, but they sell stuff for cheap. I mean, it's just better not to shop in these higher expensive brand stores. I mean, you know, unless you have other paychecks coming in. Your situation may be different than mine. You know, I could justify buying that if I had other paychecks coming in and still had a job. But since I don't, it's really hard for me to justify spending that. And I have to learn not to spend money when I don't have it. I can't go out here and buy something every day because I want to make YouTube content. My YouTube subscribers don't care if I show stuff or don't, probably. They ain't worried about that. I like fashion. That's part of my personality. But I got to learn I can't keep spending full price on stuff when I don't have money coming in. And like I said, I could justify spending that if I had other paychecks and still had a job. I could justify buying that. But since I don't have any more money coming in, I really can't justify that purchase. And this is something that a lot of us fall into. It's called addiction to buying stuff. Hoarding stuff that you don't need. You know what I mean? I've got plenty of clothes. I don't need nothing. I really don't, but I do like clothes. And I don't have that many pairs of shorts. I got basketball shorts, but I don't have a lot of jean shorts. So I'm glad I was able to actually find some shorts in Ross this year, because it's been, I mean, last year all I could find was just basketball shorts, you know, stretchy shorts. I couldn't find any jean shorts that actually fitted me in there, and at least this year I've been able to find some. And for $10, I was going to walk out there yesterday with just the shorts, because I seemed like it took me forever to find a shirt that would match it. But I like that fit. And if I had to choose between that fit and the one that I have, it would be a hard choosing. But I like that fit because it's cheaper. And it's still name brand. It's still nice. It don't, just because, you know, Jordan brand stuff is way outrageous anyway. It is. And I like Jordan brand. I like Nike brand. I like a lot of brands, you know. Nike's my favorite, but it's the highest out of all of them probably. Jordan brand's high too. I mean, a lot of stuff's expensive. That's why I like to shop at Ross. But Ross is an addiction too in itself. If you go in there 2 or 3 times a week and you're spending, I was doing that when I was working, you know what I mean? I should have been saving more money back. I was in there shopping, buying all this stuff. Half of it I wasn't wearing. I was giving it to the Hands of Hope, which there's nothing wrong with doing, but like sometimes I know sometimes I pick up stuff I ain't even gonna wear, think I'm gonna wear it, and then it sits in my closet for another 2 or 3 months. I ain't wearing it, so I get rid of it. You know, it's waste of money, really. You know, so a lot of stuff you need to think about it. Like, if you go in the store and you think, man, do I need this? Is this a want or is this a need? Am I really going to wear this? Because sometimes we buy stuff and we think, man, I like it, but you get out and then you don't wear it. You know what I mean? So, in my personal opinion, I like to buy stuff that I think I'm going to wear, but I've been known to buy stuff that I didn't wear. You know? So when I go into a store and buy something, I ask myself, you know, is this something I'm really going to wear? Am I going to get any use out of this? Is this something I'm going to wear more than one time, or is it just going to sit in my closet and I don't wear it? Because a lot of times we're guilty of doing that. We buy stuff we think we're going to wear it. And I do a YouTube video, so I like to have content to show on my YouTube videos, but unfortunately, I don't have no money left to be spending on stuff. I really don't. So if I show something, it's going to be something that's on sale, and you know, it is what it is. And yeah, so I can, if I had to pick between the fits, I would pick that fit right there. If I have to choose, then I'd rather have the one I gave less than $30 for, because it's different. It's different, and it was a quarter of the price. It was only a fourth of the price, and not even, it wasn't even quite a fourth of the price of what I gave for that other fit that cost me $120-something. I know I talk a lot about this, but whichever or, I'm going to have to make a decision. That's what I feel like I'm going to have to do. I'm not taking the Ross one back because I like it. I can justify that. I can't justify $120-something for a fit, even though it's a fly fit. It is one of the flyest fits I probably have, and I probably would wear it a lot, but is it worth it to give that kind of money for something right now when you know that you need cigarettes, you know you need gas, you know you may need to pick up something from the grocery store, and that's a need. Food, gas, that's a need. But clothes ain't no need when you got a whole closet full of clothes. It might be different if you're a homeless person and needed something to wear, but even a homeless person probably wouldn't go into Hip Sports and spend $120-something on a fit. They'd be coming to Ross to try to find something cheaper. You can look just as fly buying stuff in cheaper discounted stores. Them's the places they need to keep open. Because a lot of people don't need that kind of, you don't need to spend that kind of money. If anything, I tell my people on my channel not to do that. And I do that sometimes. Even though I like the fit, I like the jersey, I like the shorts, I really like the fit, but it wasn't worth that kind of money considering I have no other money coming in. So I can't justify buying it. You know what I mean? I got to be honest with my subscribers and honest with myself. Because there's some things I need to work on within myself, because I don't have to have the best of everything, which I never was like that anyway. And just because I bought that fit don't mean I had to have the best of everything. I bought it because I liked it, and I'd been eyeballing it for a while, and I liked it. And I've got 2 other pairs of shorts like the shorts I bought. They're white and baby blue, and I do like them. You know, I would get use out of the fit, but can you really justify that? Can you justify spending that kind of money on something when you have no other money coming in? You might justify it more if you actually had a job still and had money coming in, but to spend that on an outfit that you will get plenty of use out of, don't get me wrong, I'd get plenty of use out of it, but if I had to choose between which fit I wanted to keep, I'd keep the one sitting in my truck. Because it was only it was less than $30. That's shopping on a budget. And it's really hard to make a decision on whether I'm going to keep it or return it. It shouldn't be a hard decision, but I like the fit. I really do like it. I'd have never bought it if I didn't like it. But I can't justify the money I spent on it. Not when I have no other money coming in. So this is a hard decision for me to make. I won't lie to you. It is really hard for me to make decisions in life, I'll be honest. Because you have to justify it as a need. It is not a need. But I may keep it, I may not. But a part of me feels guilty for spending that kind of money on an outfit, knowing that this is all the money I have to go on right now. That's what I'm saying. So there ain't nobody on this channel probably going to tell me it was a justifiable purchase, because really it wasn't. Even if, I don't know. if you know you'd wear it and get use out of it, it might be one thing, but to sit and spend that kind of money on a fit, I can't justify that. No matter how many times, no matter how much use I would get out of the fit, I can't justify spending that kind of money on an outfit when I have no job or money coming in besides what I have in my account right now. That's all I'm saying. And I have to be honest with my subscribers and my viewers. I have to be honest with y'all about what I deal with in my life. I never want to come across as I'm better than you or anybody else. I never want y'all to think that I don't do things I shouldn't do. And it makes me think before I react. See, I just went in that store and picked that stuff up and didn't think. Knowing that's all the money I had in my account was what I had, and spend $140. This hat I can justify, but that outfit, I can't justify that purchase. I didn't get a sale on that purchase. I spent $100 some, $120 some on a freaking shirt and a damn pair of shorts. That's high. That is high, y'all. But Nike and Jordan stuff is high. But you can find a lot of deals in Ross and Marshalls if you look. You can. It's like I bought a pair of Jordan 1 lows, wheat lows, that I ordered. You all remember me making that video telling y'all that I bought those and they ordered them and I never received them. It took me 3 weeks to finally convince them to give me my money back because I never had received them. Well, in about 2 or 3, I ended up buying them off Nike.com. I didn't reorder them from Hibbett's because they messed, whatever they did, I never did get the shoes, so I finally got my money back. But I couldn't justify spending that kind of money on a pair of shoes, but I had a job at the time. You know, now that I don't, I can't really justify spending that on a shirt and a pair of shorts, but I can't justify it. I just can't. You know, I mean, I just can't really justify it. I like the fit, though. I really don't want to return the fit, but I know I don't really have much of a choice because I need the money. I need the money worse than I need the fit, you know. Not that I'm obsessed with money, but the fact that, you know, since I don't have any other money coming in, you know, I may get a short-term disability check. I may not. I don't know. Probably not. But only time will tell. But one thing I can say is that there's no way that I can justify buying that fit, what I spent on it, no matter how much I liked it. You know what I mean? I mean, I would get use out of it. Trust me, I would definitely get use out of that outfit. Because I like Jordan brand stuff. I wear all my Nike stuff. I'll get plenty of use out of it. The shorts, they're gray with white in them. They'll go with about anything. I mean, even if I just bought the shorts and didn't buy the jersey, I didn't need both of them. I don't need either one of them. I've got clothes to wear. And I can't justify that $120 purchase. I can justify this one for less than $30. A fourth, not even a fourth of the price of what, I mean, it only cost me less than a fourth of the price what I gave for that. Yeah, I wouldn't return this one at Ross because I like it better than I do the other one. I like them both. But I just can't justify spending that kind of money when I ain't got no job, you know. It's different. It depends on your circumstances. I mean, we gotta figure out in this life because things are going to keep going up. So the only thing we can do is, you know, you got to make choices in life, and they ain't hard. They may seem easy to make, but for some of us, they ain't that easy to make. It ain't. And maybe the Lord wanted me to speak about this. You know what I mean? I'm forthcoming on my videos. I speak the truth. I don't speak lies. I let y'all in the heart of me. Let y'all see what I deal with on the daily. It's an easy decision. Return the fit and get my $120 some back because I need that money worse than I need that fit right now. You know what I mean? Karashi. It's a pretty easy decision to make when you look at your circumstances, but when you like the fit and you like it and you know you'll wear it, you really don't want to take it back. But that money I'm not going to get back anytime soon because I don't have a job to replace the money I spent on it, you know. And I was really debating when I was here yesterday and sitting here in Ross. I thought, man, I was sitting here drinking my coffee and I thought, I want to go in here, but I know if I go in here, I'm going to spend a lot of money. But, you know, I was proud of myself because when I went in there, I only spent less than $30. I came across a pair of Jordans I really like, but I didn't need them. I've got all kinds of shoes. I don't need them. Ain't no way I could wear all the shoes I have. You know what I mean? I will eventually wear them, but what I'm saying is I don't need any shoes. I got a whole house full of shoes. I've probably got 25 pairs of shoes. Probably. At least that, 15, 20 pair. I don't need any more shoes. It's not a need, it's a want. I didn't have to have that fit I bought yesterday. There's a lot of things that we spend our money on that we don't have to have because we got plenty of the same thing. Just in a different colorway, you know. But I like that fit. I picked it up because it was cheap. It was justifiable to spend my money on that, but it was not justifiable to spend $120 on a fit when I don't have no other money coming in. That's not justifiable. It's just not. And when you're a girl, you like to spend money. Girls like clothes. Girls like shoes. No matter how you want to look at it, people like what they like. But I just really can't justify spending $120 on that fit. So my decision is I got two options. I can return it. I got that option because I got the receipt. I still got the tags on it. It's still in the bag. That's an option. I can take it back, get my money back. It might take 3 to 4 days to go back in my account because I use my debit card to purchase it, but it'd probably be better that I return it. And I can always get it later on down the road if I come into money or Christmas or my birthday. There's other... I don't have to have it right now. It's not a need. It is a want. And really the smart thing and the righteous thing to do would probably be to return it because I need the money more than I need the fit. But it may be a long time before I ever have any money to buy that. But my birthday's coming up later on. I got quite a few months. It's not till September. Christmas is coming up. I could ask my parents for something for Christmas. One of them for my birthday, one of them for Christmas. I could do that. You know what I mean? Instead of me just going out here spending money right now that I really don't have. I cannot justify that purchase no matter how much I like the fit. No matter, I would get plenty of use out of it because it's the brand I like and I would wear it. But the brand don't make who you are. And right now I don't have a lot of money, so I don't need to be out here spending that kind of money on clothes. If I'm going to shop for something and this fit here is going to be the last fit I buy out of my money. What I showed you all yesterday, that's it. I'm not buying no more clothes, shoes, none of that. Unless I get a job and have some money coming in, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to continue to spend my money on stuff that I know I don't have the money to spend on. It just ain't going to happen. Now, that fit I can justify. Buying yourself a little bit of something that costs less than $30, I can justify that. But that purchase that I made, the first purchase I made on my tax money, I can't justify that. This, maybe so. Because everybody wants to buy themselves something every once in a while, you know what I mean? But as far as spending $120 on a fit, even though I like that fit, it's a dope-ass fit, man. I really like it. But I really don't have the money right now to spend that on a fit. And so I'm really thinking about returning it because I need the money worse than I need that fit. Because I can always get the shorts on my birthday, always get that for Christmas. I mean, there's always an option. I don't have to have it right now. It's not something I have to have. It's not a want. It's just a want. It's not a need. And unfortunately, right now, with me being in the situation I am, I got to watch what I spend my money on. Because once I run out of money, I'm going to have to depend on my parents to give me gas money, cigarette money. They ain't going to pay for my cigarettes. I'll probably have to just quit. But I'm probably going to have to get a job somewhere in order to provide some of that stuff, whether I have insurance or not. I guess if I go to the doctor, I'm just going to have to pay out of pocket, I guess. I don't know. A lot of these places in town that's hiring part-time, they ain't got no benefits with part-time. So I don't know. Depends on what I decide to do, but I'll be without money for a long time if I file disability. There ain't no telling how long it'll take to get that approved, because I've already seen people that's tried to get it. And I really do like that fit. And I know I've been on here for almost 45 minutes. Oh, but I don't know. I think I'm probably, really the choice for me to make. I won't be able to buy myself anything for a long time, so. But I can't justify that purchase. I think the best thing for me to do is probably return it. you know, because I need the money right now more than I need that fit. I had to put my bank account back up to about $500 versus freaking $380 something, you know. Which it won't be 500, but it'll be close to it. It'd be better than having $380 some left in your account for however long till you decide what you're gonna do. Yeah. I just really can't justify spending that kind of money on a pair, you know, on an outfit really right now. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. I want to take this time to ask, if you've not asked Christ into your life and you're lost and you believe that Jesus died on the cross, you're truly sorry of your sins, believe that he died on the cross and arose from the dead 3 days later, then you're saved. And as I always say, find a non-religion church that speaks to the spiritual gifts of speaking in his holy language, which is God's speaking in tongues, seeing dreams, seeing visions, and interpretations of tongues, and get baptized. So until next time, peace, love, and y'all be blessed.